So, we got an idea for our learning process and uncertain conditions of Jenny's experiments. We need to get results fast. The good news is there's a tool for it. It's called Playground. Playground is an Xcode integrated tool that allows us to run various development experiments that are processed in real time, line by line. Sounds like exactly what we need. And where do we start? Last conversation you had with Jenny, she shared with you that her place becomes very popular and she would like to expand her business by purchasing another coffee making station. She found a good deal where she could get one for only $14.99. Not bad. She wants to plan better and know exactly when she can afford the new purchase. She knows that she can contribute $10 every day towards the purchase. That's enough information to start. We need to calculate how many days Jenny needs to save in order to reach her goal. You may guess, the first thing we need to learn are basic math operators. Those are four: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We need to divide our goal amount by the daily savings to get the number of days that Jenny needs to save. All we need to do is to code this statement.
We are going to start by creating a playground project. Let's launch the Xcode. Here on the welcome screen, we're going to choose Get Started with a Playground option. We are presented with a number of templates we can use. For this project, we're going to use blank. Let's name our project Smart Bean and save it anywhere you like. Here we can see the main window of the playground. Playground is an integrated tool of Xcode that allows us to experiment with our code and observe the results in real time. Let's expand our window. As you can see here, Xcode already populated a couple lines of code for us to demonstrate how it works. In the central area, you can see a string variable that says Hello Playground. What is variable, we're going to learn a little later. What's important to observe here is that to the right of that line of code, we also see Hello Playground. That's how Xcode interprets that line of code for us. Before we move on with our experiments, let's review the layout of the main window we have in front of us. There are three main panels: the editor, the output, and console. The editor is the central panel, which is where we're going to write all of our code. To the right of the editor, we can see the output panel. That's where we get the interpretation of our code line by line. And the third panel, console, displays in the bottom. It's hidden by default. To reveal or hide it, we can use this icon in the left bottom corner of the window. In addition to the main three panels, the Playground project window also provides us with Navigator panel that is located on the left and the Utilities panel that is located on the right. To reveal and hide those panels, we can toggle the respective buttons in the top right corner. We are not going to use these panels for this project, so we can hide them for now. All right, now we're ready to start with our experiments. We are not going to need this code, so we can just delete it. Remember our task? Jenny needs to save $1,499, and every day she can save 10. To calculate how many days she needs to save, we need to divide the total number, her goal, by $10. To do that, we need to be able to utilize the basic mathematical operators, which are addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. Let's start with addition and type 2 plus 2. We can see almost immediately on the right panel on the output, it displays 4. It calculated it for us right on the spot. Let's experiment with a couple more, like division, multiplication, and a longer sequence. And again, almost immediately, we can observe the results of our calculation on the output panel. Just like in math, those operators respect priority of operations, so that multiplication and division get executed before addition and subtraction. And to change that order, we simply use brackets. And you can observe on the right, we have completely different results from previous example. Now pause this video to experiment on your own and try to solve a few problems. Welcome back. Well done. Here are my results. Yours might be different depending on the numbers you chose. As you can see, the playground only shows the results of the full calculation, and it's developers' responsibility to make sure that everything within that calculation is what they meant it to be. I'd like to highlight a couple of examples here. If we try to divide 3 by 2, we can see the result is 1. However, if we do a similar thing but write it slightly differently, like 3 divided by 2.0, we're going to get a slightly different result, which is 1.5. This is something to keep in mind, and we will go into detail of this later in this course. Now we are ready to do the calculation for Jenny. Remember, the numbers are 1,499 divided by 10. And we can see that Jenny will be saving for 149 days to reach her goal. Great start! We'll continue in the next chapter.